David Talk has dug his way out of the bottom of the barrel. But will his time in the underground end in a bang, a whimper, or a tragedy in between? I guess we'll find out in this new era of dueling. Today on the David Talk Show, we have the underground versus who? Or at least question mark, but who? I think I know who it is based on the outline, but we'll find out. Maybe this is the final part, but there is a sequel to the finale, which technically takes place after Season 2, but it doesn't, disrupt the space-time continuum. There's no major spoilers, if I remember correctly, so
polymerization.
We're just going to check that out for this one.
I combined my Clockwork Wyvern with 2 other Clockwork monsters
finale.
in the hand. And get ready, because I'm fusion summoning the one and only Clockwork Dragon! Not so fast. I discard a card from my hand to activate my ABC Dragon Buster's ability, banishing that Clockwork Dragon. I'm afraid not. By paying 500 of my life points,
Ooh, he was low
my
on life
Clockwork
too.
Dragon activates a trap from my hand.
Clockwork
Go,
counterbalance.
Leap back.
Oh, leap back.
This negates your monster's special ability
That's a good
and
Kron
lets me
counterbalance.
gain another 1,000 life points.
Nice.
Your monster's destroyed also. No!
If you had just done nothing, you would have been better off.
Clockwork Dragon attack! Quantum Mayhem! Ah!
But odds are David probably had a limited removal or something like that.
Right there. Looks like the rusty kettle has taken yet another win. Kettle.
Now it's a term of endearment. He's been on a winning streak ever turning over a new leaf. There's always that one guy that keeps the chant going longer than it's supposed to.
How is that? Well done. Well done indeed. You've definitely improved over the past few months. Why, thank you.
So I guess that would
Just
count
make
for the
sure
win
you
counter?
don't let any of that conceit get to your
I'll
head
flip a coin.
Conceit has nothing to do with it. These duelists are simply no match for the great and powerful David Talk. Sorry, force of habit.
Old habits die hard.
Aha. Well, anyway, I have another
Hey, no one
match
becomes a
at
good
2,
guy
so I better
overnight.
Get ready for it. 2? Wait, I have another match at 2 as well.
Oh.
You don't think? Well, if it is, then I'll be looking forward to it.
Rematch, maybe.
Hey, David, nice win today. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another round in the underground. And this next matchup is a long-awaited rematch that I'm sure you've all been begging to see. In the left corner, we have our surprise duelist going from 0 to hero in a matter of months. It's the Rusty
Been here for
Kettle!
months, dang. Like how they don't even clean up it's now
And
the
in
golden
opposite
kettle or
corner,
silver
we
kettle.
have
It's
his
still
first
rusty.
opponent ever in the underground. It's the one and only Bloodhound. Ever since the kettle
story
started
ends how it
ranking up
began.
some wins, we've waited for this rematch for a long time. So, will these wins continue for him, or will he hit rock bottom once again? Let's find out. Well, this is one surprise indeed. Indeed. So, are you a proper duelist this time around? Or will this be a repeat of the first time we did this? Oh, I assure you, this won't be like the first time. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's do this.
Let the game begin.
Let's duel! Freeze, all of you. This is the Lancers.
Yep.
And Sector Security.
You're all under arrest.
For illegal dueling activities and the use of the illegal solid mass vision. You will all
What do you mean I was
surrender to
breaking the
us
law?
now. We've been found out.
Crap, 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 crap.
The Lancers?
It's only a matter of time till they were
How did
found.
they-
Must have had a rat. Or snooping.
Happen eventually.
Yeah. That's the thing about
Oi,
these hideouts.
David,
Eventually they're
come
found
on.
out.
Why? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here.
Someplace where we can't get caught, that's for sure. Come on. Right. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. You are under arrest for illegal dueling activities.
Holding arms behind
Got
back.
anything to say for yourself? Yes. Why do you guys have to be competent at your job now? Back talking won't get you anywhere.
It's a very valid question.
Nor will it change your situation.
The police and media are only useful when it's beneficial to the plot. Unless the TV show does involve the law enforcement, in which case they're pretty useful. We've gone from the underground to the London Underground.
If we make it through to this exit, we'll be able to escape into the city. Come on! Hey lads, I think some of them went down this way!
Look out for Ballarhoo.
Wait. What are you doing? Come on, you said we can escape!
I lied.
Correction.
You can escape.
You can escape. What? Oh no. Oh no 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 no! You are not pulling this on me now!
Self-sacrifice.
Yes, I am. Someone has to stay behind to prevent them from following you. Come on, we can get out of here! It's already in motion, kid. Do you want to know why I joined the underground? Because I had nothing else to do. I congratulated from academy, left home, and that's it. I didn't know what to do with myself, so I came to the underground. A guy like me hasn't got much to be thankful for. But you're young. You still have a chance to make yourself thankful for something.
So Bloodhound's backstory is similar
My
to David's
career's
in a way.
over.
It's what he
I'm
could have
banned
been.
from Duel Monsters tournaments. What could I possibly do with my life now? What chances do I possibly have? A better chance than me, that's a fact. None of these sector security grunts or lancers have seen you down here. You still have a chance.
Yeah, you're not a wanted
I
criminal
can't
yet.
just take it.
Public
while I'm
enemy
giving
number
you
one,
the
maybe,
offer.
but not
No one ever
no
gave me
actual
one.
wanted record.
So allow me to give this
No
to you.
felon history.
Topia, I'm giving you a chance to make a better life for yourself.
You just call me Topia?
You're clearly not the same duelist that you were when you came down here. You can give yourself a better life. Don't waste it. There's
A good
one.
man.
Get
the
him!
Bloodhound is
You
always
want a
will
piece
be.
of me?
A few matches later.
Go, Berserker Bloodhound! Attack! Destroy his Goyo Guardian! Ah! Anyone else want to have a go? Come at me! Ugh. Damn underground champions! He's too strong!
Why don't we just do 12 of them at
Did
12
I
of us
hear
at
that
once?
someone's too strong for you to handle?
Oh boy.
Oh, shut up, Uber. Uber. Okay, first of all, it's Oliver. Oliver.
I hope you like this joke, because that's the
Second of all,
entire character.
You do realize
That's
that
hyperbole,
we're
but it's a lot of
Lancers,
it.
right? You guys paid us to help you out with this situation, so the least you can do is let us. Ugh. Now then. Great. A Lancer. Just what I need. Wait. Uber. I might have known. Oliver. Oliver. Not Uber.
If you thought
Oh.
Jones Turner was annoying with
So
the
you've
joke,
heard of me.
at least he had more than
Yeah.
one joke.
They're quite notorious amongst
Although to be fair,
Lancers.
Oliver has
Apparently
more
one of their
character
best
than
fusion
Jones,
duelists.
at least up until this
Sounds about
point.
right.
So,
Then
yeah.
again, you have quite the reputation yourself, Bloodhound. Ranking up so many wins. Not to mention the number of people which have been claimed to be hospitalized by you. I definitely say you're no angel. and I'd definitely say it's a great opportunity to put you down for good. Put me down, you say, hey? Well, that depends if you can lift me up first. Only one way to find that out. You ready? Indeed.
He stole his hat from the cracking dragon.
Let's duel! I'll go first. Draw!
Eh.
I summon Gallant Greyhound. And then I'll activate the spell card Tuning Attraction.
So I think that's different.
This lets me special summon a tuner monster from my hand that's the same type as my Greyhound.
Can I have that
summon
card?
the tuner monster Pup Synchron. My Tuning Attraction also lets me make him the same level as my Greyhound.
Nice.
Now I tune these two level 4s together. Go, Growling Predatory Beast! Synchro Summon! Berserker Bloodhound!
Already.
Well, there's his ace monster. I set one card face down.
I'm sure I think the fact it's called
Your
Bazooka
move,
Bloodhound
Uber.
is a typo.
It is Oliver
Like auto spell
and I
correct
draw.
activated by accident and it was never checked. Or it's a
Perfect.
mispronunciation every
I
single
summon
time.
from my hand Voyager Lily.
Oh, great.
This is that famous Voyager.
Then again, I
deck.
make that comment, but I always call
and
someone a
using
great
my Lily's
Violet's
special
Chimera,
ability,
Violin's
I can
Chimera,
special
'cause
summon my
Violet
Voyager
sounds
binds
dumb.
from my hand. Now watch
Anyway,
this.
this is the brand new
With
archetype,
these two
Voyager.
monsters, I banish them in order to perform a fusion summon without the need of polymerization. A contact fusion. Correct. With these two, I fusion summon Voyager Spider Plant.
That insult to injury
He's not
about
as strong as
Voyager.
my monster.
They're the new
He
meta
doesn't
in
need
this
to be,
universe.
because both my monsters, when banished, have special abilities. First of all, my Lily lets me add another Voyager card to my hand. Then, my Vine special ability lowers your monster's attack points by 1,000 and negates its effects.
Uh-oh. I need those.
Now, battle! Voyager Spider Plant, destroy his Berserker Bloodhound! Not so fast! Go, Rescue Wolf! Summon yourself from my hand and negate his attack! You get a free monster, maybe. But my Spider Plant's attack can't be negated.
What?
Oh no.
I
How
don't think
do
we
you
have
like
one of those in
them
the game
apples?
yet. A monster says this
solid
monster's
mass.
attacks cannot be
Wait.
negated.
You're telling me you activated the solid mass?
Uh-oh.
Kind of a bad move there if I say so myself.
Force of habit.
My monster may be destroyed, but now, since it has, I can activate my trap, Borrowing Beast of Rage! This trap summons itself as a level 6
Looks like a gun
monster.
goose.
Fine. I set one card face down and end my turn. Your move. Thank you very much, Uber. Oliver, I draw. Okay. I activate Pot of Desires. This banishes
Banish
the top
10,
10
draw
cards of my
2.
deck and lets me draw 2 cards. Then I activate Beast Bait. This allows me to special summon a monster from my deck that's the same level as my Rescue Wolf. I special
Level
summon
2 then.
Sea Koala.
Nice.
Then I activate Sea Koala's effect, dropping your monster's attack points to 0. Ugh. Then it's a good thing I get to keep my monster.
Huh?
So I can tune
Something
all
got
3
cut.
of these
I
monsters
think you
together.
was supposed to chain with a trap card that would
synchro
negate that
summon
effect and
the
just
primal,
eat the effect
level
then.
10 Saber-Tooth Werewolf. Eesh, he looks mean. Oh, he can be far more than angry, I'm afraid. Just you wait and see.
Accidents happen.
Battle! Saber-Tooth Werewolf destroy his plant! Oh, and guess what? When my Saber-Tooth Werewolf battles, you can't use any spell or trap effects.
Oh,
Monster
no.
effects are a different story. Like my Voyager Dandelion.
Oh.
I can banish this card from my hand, and my monster isn't destroyed.
But you still take the damage.
Fine. But you still take damage. Ugh, stupid solid mass. And with that said,
Not as much
done,
fun now, is
I
it?
can use my werewolf's other special ability. When it does inflict damage, I can then destroy a monster on your
It's supposed to
field.
be a werewolf. It looks more like
So,
a
your
werepig.
spider plant is destroyed anyway.
Man, bear pig.
No, I activate my trap, Voyager Maintenance. This gives my
Maintenance.
monster 1 counter for each of its fusion materials. And then, by removing one of those counters, I can prevent it from being destroyed
We're
by
getting
your
brains up
monster's
in here
effect.
with a counter obsession.
I'm
They
not
really like
surprised.
counters and
They
brains.
don't call you one of the best fusion duelists at the Lancers for nothing. I set 1 card. Your move. My turn. I draw! Wait until you see this. I activate the spell card Voyager Arrival!
Oh,
This lets me special summon one of my banished monsters, like my Dandelion. Then, by tributing my Voyager Spider Plant, I can special summon 2 of my banished Voyagers from the banished zone.
And
with
one's
their
level 3.
effects negated. Welcome back, lads. But they won't be staying for long. Not when I perform another contact fusion.
Uh-oh.
I combined all 3 of my
I thought it was
monsters
going to
in order
sneeze.
to fusion summon Voyager Oak Knight.
Oak Knight.
He isn't strong enough. Oh, he doesn't need to be. Not when a few effects activate. First, my Lily allows me to add another Voyager card. Sorry, but my Saber-Tooth Werewolf also prevents you from adding cards from your deck to your hand.
Oh, hi, Colossus.
Except
How are
during
you
the
doing
draw
today?
phase. No matter. There's my Dandelion, which lets me banish a random card from your hand, but you don't have any, so
Which hand's empty.
doesn't matter.
So pointless.
But what really matters is my Voyager Vines, which again lowers your monster's attack points by 1,000 and negates its effects. Oh.
Too bad that was the last one to go in chain
my
order.
Oak Knight's special ability. For every monster used to
Oh, I
summon
should've gone that
it
search.
gains an additional 200 attack.
It's only
But there's
400.
more. Now, by sending one of my banished Voyagers to the graveyard, I can destroy 1 card on your field. Destroy his face down, Oak Knight! You destroyed my Beast of Standing Grounds.
Hold on a bit longer.
Oak Knight! Destroy his Saber-Tooth Werewolf! Go, Spruce Splinter Slash! Ah! Now, isn't this more like it?
Having
I
more
set 2
fun,
cards
eh?
face down. Make it your move. Looks like that solid mass is starting to get to you. Give up? Not yet. Have you ever heard the saying, you can't keep a good dog down? As long as I have faith. I won't be defeated so easily. If I'm going down, I'm going down the best way I can! Well, that's the spirit I like to hear. A challenger that doesn't give up without a fight. So what do you say? Let's do this! Draw! Looks like fate has provided for me.
Let's see it provided
Now,
then.
wait until you see this. I banish my Beast of Standing Grounds that you just destroyed.
Ah!
Letting me bring back my Berserker Bloodhound.
It's
then
back.
I'll use Pop Synchron's effect, letting me summon him back from my graveyard. However, he's banished when he leaves the field. Then I play Monster Reborn, which lets me
Revive
bring
your
my
wolf.
Rescue Wolf back too.
Time to go double tuning!
I double tune my Rescue Wolf, Pup Synchron, and Berserker Bloodhound. Double tune? Yep. Now behold as I synchro summon Fenrir the Guillotine Werewolf!
Ow!
Oh boy.
Not gonna lie, I have expected the howl of
Yes.
the Gen 8
And then I'll
legendaries.
use Pup Synchron's
You know, from the
effect.
song.
Since it was used
But hey,
to
you know,
synchro summon a beast,
got a Stark
I can
Wolf
destroy
call,
one
use
of
it.
your
I'm
face-down
not
spell
blood
and
judging you, you know?
Then I'll use the effect of my Guillotine Werewolf, banishing a beast monster so all of your monsters go face down. Great. And don't forget,
Double
Fenrir
piercing
can inflict
damage.
Double piercing. Fenrir, let's end this. Go, Wolfbane Slicer. Finish this. Not just yet, old man. I activate my second trap card. Go, Voyager Mistake.
Huh?
Now the damage I take from this battle
It's
is
half.
cut in half.
Which means you only took regular 4,400 damage.
If
No.
I destroyed that trap, I would have been able to win this. No matter. This duel
Well, their
isn't
trap might have
over
been a
yet.
mirror force, you don't know.
I end my turn. Don't know how you handle this. I draw.
To be fair, I faced like a mirror force heavy duelist before. Put
You know,
some of their cards back in their deck.
I'm not
Guess
gonna
what? No matter
lie.
how many cards I spun back,
I
there's
enjoyed
always a mirror
myself
force
quite a
face
lot.
down of some
You
shape and
definitely know how
variety.
to deliver, Bloodhound.
I can't get rid of it.
Thank you. But unfortunately, as
What
much
did I
as
hit,
I'd
bait?
love to let this duel drag on, all good things must come to an end. And I know just the monster to deliver on that.
Huh?
First, I will activate the second effect of my Voyager mistake, which lets me summon back the monster that was just destroyed. Then by tributing
you
my
get
Oak
one of those
Knight,
too.
I can summon 2 banished Voyager monsters to the field.
Vine and Lily.
Welcome back, you two. But they won't be staying around for long, as I'm sure you're aware.
Contact fuse.
Let me guess, another Voyager monster? Not quite.
Hmm?
I have a very interesting monster I'd like to show you.
I'm interested.
Now, with these 2 monsters, I banish them once more for a contact fusion! What? From the depths
What
of
the
a black
heck?
hole, a cosmic storm arises to the surface and reveal yourself to all dimensions.
I forgot about this thing, to
My
be perfectly
contact
honest.
fusion summon, come forth! No Void Dragon!
No Void Dragon. What the heck is this? I forgot this thing
I've never
was a
seen
thing.
that monster before. It's fairly new, but it has just the tools I need to end this duel. But first, not if I have anything to
It's a
say
tech.
about it. I
You
banish
put an
another
archetype
beast
card
monster
that still
from my
works with the
graveyard.
archetype.
Now, Fenrir puts your monster in face-down defense. Oh,
Dragon
so you
negates.
use that effect during my turn. Well, not that it matters though. Null Void Dragon cannot be affected by any of your monster effects.
Oh no!
Also, my 2 Voyagers that I just banished activate their effects. Lily adds another card to my hand.
And
not that I
Vine
need
weakens
it.
us.
And Vines lowers your monster's attack points and negates its effects. Ugh.
3,400 is
Not
still
that
higher
that
than
matters
2,700.
Oh, really? Especially when I activate Null Void Dragon's special ability! Go! Null Void Substitution! What?
Huh?
What happened to my... Gone. Banished. Sent to another dimension. And in its place, I can summon a different banished monster. Like...
Your Vines.
Your Pup Synchron in
Huh?
attack mode. What?
You have your own Necroid Shaman?
Alright. You got me. So by all means, finish this. Thank you.
It only takes
No
his
matter
loss
what
with
the
dignity.
outcome is, it was an honor facing you. Now,
Well, at least there was
No
respect in
Void
the end, despite
Dragon.
everything.
attack!
Honor between
Destroy
duelists.
his Pup Synchron and end this duel! Go different dimension devastation!
Somehow David
Game.
knows.
Well,
I know that
I
he
won't
doesn't.
lie. You were quite a challenge. Thank you.
First time you've actually had to put up a fight in a while,
Alright,
huh?
you two. He's dealt
Instead of
with. He's all
autopilot.
yours. I'm just gonna look around the place while you two deal with him. We don't take orders from you, Uber. Oh, and would you rather just sit there and let him escape? Fine.
Yeah, you were cut. Who cares if you take orders from you or not? Are you gonna take care of the job or not?
Come here.
Do your job. Punch.
A little closer. It's Oliver! Swear to God, I hate that. Uber. Oliver. Mr. Bloodhound, you're under arrest for illegal dueling activities. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Don't waste your life, kid.
Odd choice of last words, but we'll accept them.
Alright. I think I'm far enough.
And that's how the story of the Bloodhound ends. He's in prison. Will he ever be released? We don't know.
On my own. Again.
Back where you started, but with a whole new perspective of life,
Now
a new
what do
card
I
or
do?
two,
Alert.
and a new way to, how to
Incoming
duel.
duelist.
Uh-oh.
Incoming duelist.
Huh?
Ah, man. Glad I escaped that. Well, it's a shame
Jones.
that,
This is where he teleported to. I didn't recognize him without the mask.
Where is it? Where is it? Ah.
David's so confused. Now I recognize you!
Sorry, hello? Ah, Mr. Akaba. Glad to hear you again. Yeah, I did what you asked me to, and I looked around the whole island and observed everything.
Everything.
Our worst fears are confirmed. Yeah, Mephiles has one of the key cards to unlock Zark. The others? Well, from what I could gather, the Barian clan only brought one of the cards with them, and they lost it to some random duelist. The other one? I don't know. It's most likely back at their base, wherever the heck that is. Not to mention there's one that's still out there that we don't know where it is.
I don't even remember this plot point gets continued in Season 3. I know what Season 3 is about. Like, the hunt for other cards. But still. Because if you think about it, unleashes the story of, let's go get this thing. I mean, there's more to the story than that, absolutely, but generally the plot is summed up like that. Ever see Outer Banks? It's not that bad, but still. At least that bad in terms of go get the thing.
Jones? Turner?
Oh no. I should have scoped around here too.
Hello there, Mr. Talk. I'm
It's too late.
You're not falling for that, are you? Ugh, great. Figured I'd get caught eventually.
It was only a matter of time.
Wait, what were you talking about key cards for? Wait, Akaba, was that
Only watch Season 1. Who that?
Why do you sound so formal? What? You're gonna want to sit down.
Well, there are no chairs in here, so can I bring my own? To be continued? Question mark? Yes, technically, actually. Because like I said, there's a sequel episode. I'm finally King of the Ring! It was very nice for all the crowd to come back. Yeah, it's supposed to be empty, I know. Just funny because the stock image. Finally, I am champion of the Octagon! Uber will return. Do I do some Avengers Endgame stuff?
Hold on. It's Oliver. Thank you.
Ended on one more joke, I guess. I mean, that's not a bad philosophy. Just left there staying in the middle of the ring. I haven't seen a place this vacant since insert wrestling theme meme here. Anywho, I haven't seen a place this empty since Creator Clash 3. Anywho, overall it was a good episode, and sadly that's the end of the story of the Bloodhound. Will he come back? Maybe in the future. I mean, he was under arrest. He wasn't killed, so it's possible he could return one day. I think the story of, don't quote me, but the story of David Talk Season 3 is I gotta go get a Bloodhound out of jail. Or at least it will be in later on, because that's a good motivation for him. You know, that makes sense. Just like my friend's in jail, gotta go get him back. It is interesting to see how David Talk comes in basically the end of Season 2 just to be like, key cards, Mephiles, what's going on? He has no context of anything important. He missed all the crucial events, and now he has to be sped up by Jones Turner, who at this point is simultaneously the best and worst point of view to be having. Actually, given the fact that Jones is so intelligent, it's interesting how he was knocked out and stayed knocked out with the David Talk during the force with the random Lancer to meet up with Yugioh again. I probably knew something about that too. Who knows? He knows everything apparently. But yeah, good for. Well, that's the end of David's story. Well, not the end of his story. Again, there's one more episode after this, but yeah, that's the end of David's time in the underground. He turned over a new leaf. Thanks to a mentor in the Bloodhound, learned to stop being such a pompous asshole, put his past ways behind him, and now became a better person because of it. Unfortunately, like all mentors, they can't really stick around the story after that once their job is complete. I mean, that doesn't mean they have to die automatically. That's something that a lot of stories have, but not every character needs to die. Like frickin' Iroh and Avatar: The Last Airbender. He didn't die, well, until Korra, but that was from old age, so that made sense. But you don't need to die. You could just, he was put in like a prison because he wasn't needed for right now. Which, that's how you do it. No one wanted to see him die. We can put him in prison. That's more acceptable. Anywho, yeah, thanks to David finding a new mentor and being at the lowest of his low, he learned how to crawl back out again and find a new home in a way, only for the Lancers to come in and be like, hey, stop it. Get some help. I guess that was a side base because everyone's supposed to be attacking the Lancer base, so I guess this was like, well, of course, like when there's one, like, a giant catastrophe happen, they don't send every single police officer ever to go check it out. Odds are they'll still have like 1 or 2 squad cars just in case for this, like, the side stuff, because crime doesn't take a holiday because one disaster happens, you know? It only makes sense that I guess there'd be a couple just in case, like, for smaller things like the underground, stuff like that. And unfortunately, that was the competent ones that they sent in. The most of the Lancers that we got over at the island right now are busy going do 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 do, but they gotta wait until the bad guys take each other out, hopefully. But that's how. Well, that's the end of the story of the Bloodhound. At least he was a good man until the end, a good mentor. It's funny how his story reflected David's. He didn't want him to go down the same path and knew that there was redemption for him. A good man until the end. I hope we'll see him again one day. Can only hope. I realize I didn't talk about Oliver much, but to be honest, there wasn't much to say. Right now, all it is a joke that, depending on your taste, is funny or not. It has its moments, so I'll admit it has its moments. And it works for the Lancers and plays Voyagers. Not much to go off of. I do like the honor aspect he had. Be like, you know what, you may be a criminal, but you were a good duelist. So that's nice how we just did all of that, but otherwise not much to talk about. But we will talk about him more in Season 3, so we'll worry about that when we get to it. But as for now, David's being caught up in what's happening with frickin' Joe's Turner and what happened in Season 2, and we'll see what happened more next time. And spoiler word, the next episode technically takes place in Season 3, but again, it's not really too major. Don't worry, it's a flashback episode, so we won't see anything too major, I don't think. Anywho, why don't we just cross the bridge when we get to it? So, right now, I thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you all next time, later.